All right, and we're back on Mana Symbol. We've got a new setup. We've got a new computer that is incredibly powerful. We're back in 1080p, 60 frames per second. We're playing the same old spreadsheet simulator. It's good to be here. And thank you, my wonderful chat, for being around. So we're going to play some 4-color fogs in Modern. One of my wonderful viewers was able to bring this deck to us. This is, as usual, a product of a Hararuya tournament in Japan. We got dancing streamers. We got dancing chat. We got new emotes. So what is the point of this deck? So we're going to use some really crazy cards from the Modern format. So we've got Sleeper Agent, which is black for a 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent gains control of it. So we're giving away a 3/3. What? Yes. We're also going to play Hunted Phantasm. This is 1 blue for a 4/6. It can't be blocked, but when it enters the battlefield, target opponent creates 5 1/1 red goblin creatures. Huh? Why are we giving away creatures? Obviously, there is some downside to our opponent, but what is going on here? Well, we're, as the name suggests, playing a bunch of fogs. So fog, for those who are not aware, is a card from Alpha, which says that creatures don't deal combat damage this turn. In this deck, we're playing Darkness, which was reprinted into the Modern format in Time Spiral Remastered. For 1 black, prevents all combat damage. And Batwing Brume, for those who don't know, Shadowmoor block, and in this case, Eventide. This is black or white and 1. It says, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn if white was spent to cast this spell. Each player loses 1 life for each attacking creature they control if black was spent to cast this spell. So for white and black, we will fog, and we will have our opponent lose 1 life for each of their attacking creatures. In our mana base, we're playing Forbidden Orchard. This taps for any color and gives our opponent a creature. 1/1 colorless spirit every time we use it. We've got some Inquisition of Kozilek here just for a little bit of control over our opponent's hand. Maybe we can get some counter magic out. Maybe we can diffuse their hyper aggression in the case of some of the Cascade decks. We're also playing Trespasser's Curse. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under enchanted player's control, that player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So you put this on your opponent, and then you play a Hunted Phantasm. They lose 5, you gain 5. Holy crap. Rakdos Charm has a mode where it says each creature deals 1 damage to its controller. We've got Mission Briefing here as the world's worst Snapcaster Mage. I'm not actually sure why we're playing this card. There must be something with an alternate cost that we're playing. Maybe it's Force of Negation. So Mission Briefing, unlike Snapcaster Mage, does not give the card flashback. It lets you play the card this turn, and because it lets you play the card this turn, you can pay alternate costs. So I assume I'll be able to figure this out eventually as we're playing this league. But maybe these could be Snapcaster Mages. Anyway, we got Opt to try to smooth ourselves out, and we got 4 Force Negations and 2 Fire Nice to generally just cover the bases on all sorts of other stuff. Maybe the Surveil, it digs deeper than Snap. I mean, I guess 2/1 body does work usually, so I don't know about that one. Anyway, and then our sideboard, we have all sorts of nonsense. We're playing Swan Song, which is counter target enchantment, instant, or sorcery spell. Its controller creates a 2/2. We've got a Deflecting Palm. We've got some Shadow Doubts. We've got Tails End. We've got some Rampaging Ferocidons. And we got 4 of Leyline of Sanctity. The sideboard is the part that's going to break my brain the biggest about this deck. But otherwise, we're just going to fog our opponents out, hopefully. So lets us force for free from the bin. It does do that. And I suppose that'll be maybe the most important part of it. But I just can't imagine that being the reason to do that. But maybe it's so that we can effectively play 6 forces. I don't know. I've never played this deck before. Until today, I never even looked at it. So, oh no, we're not playing that. We're playing 4-color fogs. A psychological effect. Maybe. Are there any decks apart from the modular decks that can exploit the extra creatures? Yeah, Yawgmoth is a good answer. There's not too many though overall. Most of the creature decks are just looking to attack you, and yeah, I don't think so. Have you gotten your free D&D Mythics yet? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're talking about the animated show, right? Oh no, watch it even if you're too young. I don't give a shit. I watched so many things I shouldn't have when I was young. And I can only speak good things about what it did to my perspective and overall character. But that's my personal opinion. I don't really think that me telling people who are too young to not do something is particularly going to dissuade them either, so. Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. I wouldn't expose children to it, you know. If they want to go seek that out for themselves, that's up to them. It is definitely not for children. Yeah, medium quick? Okay, fair enough, fair enough. But, like, I don't think teaching them about systemic problems at a fairly young age is not the end of the world. Is like the end of the world. I don't think that's like the worst thing that could happen. Okay, so I think we're supposed to slow roll this hand. So like turn 1 tap land. Turn 2 Inquisition with Forbidden Orchard. Yeah. I get you. But I'm sure there's also a way to do it in that you set them up for the world not being, you know, a fairy tale. Without it denying them total innocence. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there has to be a balance. Razorvenge Thicket. Razorverge Thicket. There's only 2 things this could mean. Green-white scales or Bogly Boys! Oh my god, it's the blowout matchup. This should be 100%, right? There's no way we lose this, right? Although I have 0 fogs in my hand, so maybe I'm wrong. Let's Inquisition, just not to get too cocky. But they're like, realistically, there's no way we could ever lose this, right? Okay, and I get to steal their ethereal armor. So this Bogly Boy is not going to be so big. Do they play any damage prevention? No? I don't think so. I'm struggling to figure out why. Damage prevention in particular. Damage prevention? No, I don't think so. Pefco has sent me a message. Oh, interesting. But not in the in-game chat. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to opt this turn with the Orchard at their end step, because they're only going to have a 3/3 Bogle here. Putting out the Sleeper Agent is, like, reasonable. It's 1 mana for effectively 4 damage if you have a Fog. The funny thing is, Hunted Phantasm is actually going to stonewall their Bogle, because it's only going to be a 3/3, as far as we know. You kind of don't have the SL treasure tokens from the Walking Dead lair. You mean you don't hate? Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not okay. It's okay not to hate them. It's a cool piece of art. I hate the product. It doesn't mean every part of the product is totally beyond you know, any ability for me to appreciate it. So I have to fetch Shock for the Phantasm. They have 2 cards in hand, one's a land. Then they have another draw. Feel conflicted buying anything from it. Yeah. Secondary market's weird like that, though. Like, you're not the one who bought and opened the product, and that product is floating around in the world, right? So, you're not supporting the company in any real way by buying a pieced out version of that. So, if that's worth anything to you. Was the first match close? It kind of should have been, but after Game 2, they just crushed us because they hardened scales. And Game 3, they were able to just play around all my fog nonsense. Yeah, I mean, and on the flip side, then you could say, well, Card Kingdom opens the secret lairs knowing that people will buy them piecemeal. And they're only doing that because you're supporting them, so and they're giving their money to WotC, so maybe you are. It just depends on how many layers deep you want to go, and it's going to be your personal decision. I wouldn't buy any treasure token that would be as well. That's frustrating. You have more? No. Daybreak Coronet? No! Oh my, what draws? Ugh. I'm going to 1 here? Jesus. Oh, man. Opponent can't even attack all. And I'm sure they have the ability to do it. They just didn't. All right. Well, we're at 1, everybody. But if I draw a runner, okay, that's... So I can hit them for 4. And then put a Sleeper Agent into play. It's not enough. It's not enough. The lifelink and the flying, that was too much. I was not totally thinking that they would never be able to have evasion. Yeah, I like this. I mean, I like the Strix treasure. I like the new one. I think the AFR treasure is really nice. Adventures in the Forgotten Realms treasure is kind of banging. So Swan Song is 1 mana to... Oh, yeah, counters enchantments. Good. Yeah, I think there's more than one MH2 one, right? Yeah, the one with the little Aladdin's lamp in it is awesome. All right, so here we go. Matches your monkey and your monkey playmat. There you go. All right, now we've got the Batwing Brume. So now we're cooking with propane. Do you have to? Well, I don't have to shock on 1. Oh, I'm not going to shock on 1. I don't need to be that efficient. Their Bogles don't start going off on turn 2. You didn't buy a Ragavan playmat? Not at all? You all heard nothing. Got it. No problem. No Ragavan playmats have been bought in the vicinity of this channel or any of the viewers therein. You could print that. I mean, I don't know who would publish it, but you could print it. Glade Cover Scout. Dental Plan. Forbidden Orchard. All right. Hey, you like whatever cards you want. I like my homemade Is It playmat. I say homemade, home designed. Whoa, TJ Jolik. I thank you for the Prime sub, and I would love to know how to pronounce your name better. Can I show off the Boomer Jun playmat you have? Of course you can. My best friend has a Boomer Infect playmat. It has Glistener Elf, the only Infect creature, it seems, that doesn't make it the cut in the modern Infect lists. TJ Gallic? TJ Gallic? I like that. TJ Gallic. It's medium NSFW. That's fine. Seb McKinnon does do some tremendously good art. I'll take a look at it before I put it on stream, Halsey. Just warning to anyone who's going to click on this link, it's slightly not safe for work. Oh, this one! I personally think that that should be safe for work. It's just girls wrestling. It's just girls wrestling. Nothing wrong with a good tumble. Y'all don't have Ragavan pillows on your couches? Not on my couch, no. I don't think it's on my couch. I told that monkey to stay off my couch. No monkeys on the couch. That's what I told him. Alright. Double Haunted Phantasm. Yeah, I hate to see it. Oh, for the love of... Magic Online! Magic Online! Whoop! There's a less clothed version of that mat, too? Ooh. That would be considerably more not safe for work. It was stated I would make treasures on my couch. I also would enjoy seeing the not safe for work version, but I'm not going to put it on stream. I don't think I put the other one on stream, but I did mention to people, just be careful about where you open that link, because some people are tight asses. Which is, it's really funny for me, by the way, to hear like what the average not safe for work like benchmark is, because when I was working with like dancers in music and etc., like there are tons and tons of stuff that we would look up videos for in the workplace, and it was like, wow, that yeah. I mean, I get it. But there are plenty of workplaces where that would not be appropriate, right? Yeah, I get it. I got you. Double ethereal armor. So this is now a 5/5. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I think there's supposed to be a general understanding of what not safe for work is supposed to mean, but is that another ethereal armor? Oh my god. Is that +9/+9? Am I dead again? No, I can block it. Yeah, it's +9/+9. Alright, so we're chumping. And then next turn we Batwing Brume, and the turn after we go Rakdos Charm, Hunted Phantasm into Rakdos Charm. So I think we're actually going to win here, but this was a close call. $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17. So I could block one of the small creatures instead and go to 1. But that doesn't really help me, so I'm not going to. Lose 4 damage for this, but I think I'll have more than enough. Can we make black, black, white, red next turn? We certainly can. We serpently can. So if we have to... Yeah. We could kill them in combat if we have to. Because we can fetch shock for red source with that easily. Or a white source. Yeah. Or white source. Black, white, or red. And any of them. That gets all of them. So getting the swamp means the Hallowed Fountain and the swamp could play the Batwing, and then the Grave and the Forbidden Orchard can play the Rakdos Charm. So I don't even have to shock. So I don't think that they could possibly have an out here other than not attacking with all their creatures. And I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Now, game 3 is going to be a lot harder because they're going to figure that out. So hopefully we actually draw a... Yeah, that's fine. We draw a Trespasser's Curse. Yeah, exactly. This deck is the ultimate definition of I just think it's neat. Batwing Brume. Batwing Brume was the card where someone definitely just kept playing with it, and people were like, "What are you doing?" And they're just like, "I just think it's neat." No. You son of a... Alright. Alright. I'm not mad. I'm just angry. I should have Swan Song. I should have followed my original plan, I think. Which would have given me the opportunity to Swan Song their Daybreak Coronet. I jinxed it? I mean, I don't believe in that, so... Unfortunately, that's just not real to me. Who wants to hyena laugh? Also, I forgot that Rakdos Charm is going to gain them 1 life. So that may end up being problematic. 6, 7, 8, 9. So they have 9 creatures. Hunted Phantasm puts them up to 13. But I just don't have lethal. Oh, wait, 10. And 1 more. Am I going to put them to 1? I think it's going to put them to 1. Gosh, that sucks. Maybe if I put the Hunted Phantasm down, though, they'll play more, or they'll attack with more creatures. This is quite the copy pasta. Thank you, Halsey. Boys and girls, babies and babies. Yeah, exactly. What's the folk one? The something something and non-binary folk? I like that one. 3, 5... So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I can kill them now. For Xaxes. They are going to gain 1. Oh, but 16. I can't believe we pulled this one out. No, I think I'm 1 over. Hello? My tapped land didn't want to produce mana. Going to tournaments will never be the same. As soon as I sit down and unroll my new playmat, I can see my clearly virgin opponent start to sweat. He doesn't know what to do in a situation like this without a bottle of lotion. But when he sees my custom Liliana Chandra nude card sleeves, I can tell his mind doesn't know where to go. What was once just a game store, a hidden paradise from women of all kind, has now become his worst and anxiety-driven nightmare. As I shuffle, I can see his grip on reality start to weaken. Every second of looking at my cards is 1 more second, edging him closer to complete and total embarrassment. I draw my 7 cards and smile at this once proud warrior, now diminished to a feeble, greasy husk. We roll. It's my turn. I play a custom lewd island with images of Nissa joining them for a bath, and pass turn. He concedes. That's great. All right. So let's see. I guess Ferocidon could be okay for the lack of life gain. Angel's Grace could buy me a turn. Oh, I mean, I don't want to throw the LGS I worked at under the bus, but one of their previous employee. Okay, thanks, Halsey. So this is a vocal call out. Do not click on that link without intending to see something that is very much not safe for work. Yeah, there's no. This would be fine on television, but like after 9 probably. All right. Can I keep the one lander with double discard and a fog? Probably. Fetch Watery Grave and just do a little prayer. Yeah. So anyway, a previous employee had apparently convinced them to overinvest in what I would refer to as gratuitously nude sleeves and deck boxes and etc. They didn't play the Glade Cover Scout because they don't have green. They have 2 Spirit Dancers and only 1 Aura. So I can take the Ethereal Armor next turn, just leave them with the 2nd Spirit Dancer. So let's take 1 Spirit Dancer, they play the 1, and then I take the Ethereal Armor. This hand is actually not that scary. But we'll see how lucky they get over the next couple turns. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks, Halsey. I think we all needed a little bit of that. I know that I certainly appreciate that kind of content. I am not encouraging objectification of any human beings, but I think that when you have actual adults around who can actually respect other individuals, it's okay to respect the human physical sides of things too. Oh yeah. No, I got no. I'm not saying there's no shame about it. I'm saying it's also something that we should we can actually be able to celebrate. Like there are good and bad versions. Like there's quality in those kind of products too, right? It's not just like they can slap it together and it can be just as good as anything else just because there's nudity involved. Like picking the subjects matter, how well they draw it matters, etc., etc., etc. Like it's just as relevant as anything else. Yeah. You can enjoy a landscape painting without having any idea where in the world it's from. Doesn't mean it's not very important where in the world it's from and the historical placement of that landscape. Who's seen Steve Argyle altars before? I've seen a Steve Argyle signature before. Yikes! This is, alright, well, we hit worst case scenario pretty quickly there. I guess I'm gonna die. Escalated quick, exactly. I couldn't double Thoughtseize them on 1 mana. I could not. On the play with these hands, you like an Enchantress for this match. Okay. What? Probably should have drawn. When I scried the non-land card to the bottom, I thought, I wish I was scrying a land to the bottom. That's what I wish. I don't know how I'm ever going to get out of this, but doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Unfortunately, I have 0 removal. So, look through these. Sure. I got a second while I'm dying. Oh yeah, I've seen some of these. Oh yeah, because Steve Argyle altering Liliana's is like a big thing. Like there's like tons of awesome ones. Oh, it's literally the background. The background of the webpage here is like almost entirely Liliana altars. And they are amazing. Some of them I can't even believe that was like painted on the card. Oh, the commandments. Thou shalt be fastidious in thy preparation. Thy cards shall be cast out of thy binder, thy decks and naked of sleeve. I love it. All right. So we have continued the draw lands plan. Bonus down to 4 cards in hand. I have a Batwing Brume for this turn, but I don't. There's no way I can actually get through this, is there? Like, jeez. How does this deck keep up the fogs? So far we mostly haven't. We've also been getting really sacked chased by the fact that we'll win one game on plan, and then the next game they just like won't attack with all their creatures. They'll attack with one creature. But we've run into 2 really funky matchups so far, so I don't know. This deck did win a Japanese like 16 or 32 man tournament, 32 player, and the top 8 looked pretty stacked in terms of modern archetypes that you usually see in competitive settings. Now, Bogles is not one of them, so I don't like. I think I've tried to play this matchup pretty well, but like this game we just couldn't find lands, so like what am I supposed to do about that? He did the good Thalia art. The one from Innistrad? The super zoomed in one. That is not the good one. Disagree. Hard disagree. Way too much face there. Hey, you can love the detail if you want to. I just don't like the general look of the face. I like the original one more because it's like mostly hair and it's like super kind of badass anime pose. Not that I'm like a big anime fan, but it just seems, I don't know, it seems like appropriate for me to call it that. What are they? They're casting a spell in combat? Oh yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a bad piece of art. I just don't like it anywhere near as much as the other one. She just doesn't seem as badass to me. She seems like, I don't know. Oh, sorry. Number 10. The commandment number 10. Tips welcome. Commandment 8. There shall never be an 8th commandment. Facts. So we're just dead. All right. All right. Unfortunate. Number 6 is your favorite. Thou shalt consult and honor the judgments of Cat the Line Goddess, Angel of Asking, Keeper of Order, Shouter of Shouting, the Voice and the Voiceless, All Answerer and Bearer of the Secret Sign-Up Sheet, Purveyor of Playmats and Pimp of Prince, the Muscle and the Hand of Steve. Love that. I'll be right back. I'm just grabbing some water. All right. So, yeah, I mean, I just would like to get a match win. Yeah, I mean, anyway, no one puts this much work into their stuff and this much joy into their stuff. Thou shalt not leave thy stacks. I've got a round, sign these, and I'll pick them up after my game. Shall fall upon Steve's ears as, have some free Liliana of the Vale. If thou hast an unusual request, ye may ask, but expecteth not. I must fulfill it. Wow. Oh, that Doctor Who Liliana. My God. That's so good. I mean, these are all so good. I mean, I love this one too. They're all so good. Why are they all so good? I didn't doubt. I didn't realize how big it was gonna be, you know? Wow, I've been saying a lot of stuff today. I didn't know how much I was gonna like all of it. Like, I've seen some of these before, but there's obviously a lot of them I haven't seen, and they're just... they're just great. You can take credit. You should take credit. Well done, you. Okay, so we're against blue-white taxes, I assume. Let's get this Inquisition out of the way. Maybe we dodge something scary. So they're going to Meddling Mage. Alright, chat. I bet you $5 they Meddling Mage Stoneforge Mystic. $5 says they Meddling Mage Stoneforge Mystic. If they play it this turn. They play the Meddling Mage. $5 says Stoneforge Mystic. Fatal Push? Alright, I'll take that bet. Alright. Alright. What do you got? Call your shot, baby. Path to Exile. Oh, double zeros. Nobody wins. Hey, Fluffy Beast. You know what? Honestly, I haven't had to work that out yet. Basically, I usually do them on weeknights in whichever time slot people prefer. Most weeknights I've been doing 2 decks, usually one approximately 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the second deck usually starts around 11. There will be some changes in the next little while, so basically it's just like pick which night of the week you want, and do you want it like in the evening or in the late evening. So that's up to you. And at the moment, I'm still doing 10 USD for the league, which is all it takes for me to enter it. But that price will probably go up reasonably soon. So if people want to get their deck lists in now, if you've ever wanted to see me play something in particular, now is probably the time to do it. Before I get all E-famous. Alright, so I can't... Okay, you can't undo that once it's done, but that's fine. The opponent reads the cards, has no idea what is happening. 15 isn't even cheap these days? I'm sure it is. I'm not moving that number until soon. I'm not moving that number until I say move that number, so... And obviously, I would be under no obligation to keep it. The hell was that one vampire art in Innistrad? I mean... Which one vampire art? There are many. Half a Squaw Chief Dono deck? Well, I think I'm half as valuable. Falconwrath Noble? Alright. Let me try one. Falconwrath Aristocrat? No, what's the Blood Artist? Blood Artist? That might be Avacyn Restored. Oh, please bounce the Phantasm. Please bounce the Phantasm. I want to see it. Or bounce the Trespasser's. Oh my god, they bounced the Trespasser's Curse. You know I have a 4/6 unblockable, right? Stormcrypt Noble. Stormcrypt Noble is a sweet cube card. Especially my buddy's cube. Because there's a lot of the best creatures are humans. Oh, what? Ah! We found a new interaction. This has never happened in Modern before. Right here. Never happened in Modern before. Chosen of Markov? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's hot. She's classless. She has no class. Does the flip side? Flip side also... Ooh, that flip side. Girl? Oh, yeah. Oh, I was not ready to flip it. Not on stream, I wasn't. That was a time. I'm gonna need a minute. Whew. All right. So we Inquisition here. I don't keep my stream particularly PG, but womp womp. Alright, so they're on 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures. So Rakdos Charm puts them to 4 right now. Oh, they're not that unhappy. I mean, they're beating the hell out of me, Carrion. And, like, I'm actually in a lot of trouble. Like, I can't cast Darkness and I can't cast Force Negation. Like, yeah, Teferi is really, really good against us. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they have 9 power, so I can give them a creature go to 9, but that's not good enough. So this opt has to hit something. It just has to. It's not good enough. So close. Oh, it's not. No. No. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can gain 1. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. Alright, we're just dead. God damn it. Freaking Teferi. I did not think Teferi was going to savage us so brutally. God. And I didn't have a blue card, right? I never had a blue card with my Force. These are the most... I don't get this. I don't get why Force of Negation is in this deck at all. I really do not. This doesn't counter Planeswalkers, but this one does. Not enough blue to support it. I mean, it really feels like it. Like, and you don't often have enough mana to support it, so I don't... We have 14. This is 16, no? Yeah, I mean, it should be enough, but, like... It just hasn't felt like it. And, like, hard casting it in this deck is need leak or counterspell? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. 14 plus the forces? Okay. I knew the number was 14, but I didn't know if that included or didn't include. Tails in the side. What? No, I know, but I think I had it. I think I had it right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 16. Yeah. No worries. No, they're going to be playing Stoneforge and Fetchlands, obviously. So. Yeah, it's okay. I think Chosen to Markoth got me too. All right. Almost a 6. Maybe we get a free one off of them having to mulligan to Aether Vial, and then we take the Aether Vial. Although I don't actually remember if this deck is on Aether Vial. I don't know if there will be one, but if you can find a high def enough image, I could make one. I can extend the art. There's the Stoneforge. So I don't... Oh, I do care about that. But I care about the Teferi way more. Alright. Does it? Like the companion zone reminder still says waiting to be cast. Oh, I see. It does. Okay. God bless Pinterest. They got you covered. Yeah, I did, Sean. I did. I didn't even know these had reminders. Oh, right. The prismatic ending that... Gosh. Okay. All right. So putting Uriah in their hand? Yeah. What was working on Carnival Cruise Lines like? I mean, I did it for 4 years, so it must have been pretty good. I mean, as a musician, I had a pretty sweet position. So, you know, I could go into the guest areas during normal hours, or during certain hours, and use most of the facilities and stuff, with obviously the guests getting the sort of priority. I worked 3.5 to 4 hours a day, 6 days a week, But because my hours were always at night, it was pretty easy to just like get off and go into the ports and do whatever. Someone handed me money to play at Chase, so that I'm playing it. So I didn't actually look if there's a new card in Pox or not. Any new cards in Pox? There must be something from Modern Horizons too, right? There has to be. So I got to go off on all the ports pretty much, unless I was what do we call it? We called it. You have to stay on the boat and port manning. So if you're doing port manning, you have to stay on the ship. But otherwise, I could basically go off at any port, anytime. So that was pretty good. So I mean, I don't know. It was generally great. Need them at 8 creatures. Well, we're getting there. So there's a window where they'll be at 4, and I can make that 5, 6, 7. So there just needs to be one more. I don't think we live that long either, Carrion, unless I draw a fog. But god damn it, I'm willing to try. Thanks to follow their Eternal Magic BR. Brasil? Who knows? Good draw. That's it. That's the draw we need. Batwing Brume. There's no escape, opponent. You can't escape the Batwing Brume. Yeah, Willie's ripped. Absolutely. I think that's the episode that canonizes that. It's either that or the one where he wrestles the wolf. Oh, don't be sad, Wolfie. I've been wrestling wolves since you were nursing at your mother's teat. Sound like Somali pirates from that movie one time. Thank you. Opponent, you've died. You don't know it yet, but you have died. So they take 6. Murder them? That's the plan. Opponent said that's the first time I've ever read that card, XD. You're not the first person to say. You're not the first person to say that. So return the Flicker Wisp. Yeah. Wait. That was the Urian trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're dead anyway. Come on. There we go. Poink. Poink. Got him. Ferocidons are probably good. Can't believe that worked. It's worked a couple different games. Maybe Tail's End is too reactive on the draw. Although counting a Urianer or something similar is a big deal. That's exactly the pattern it seemed to hit, Strifo. It's exactly the pattern we've seemed to find, is that like I can always win one game when they don't know what's going to happen, but I can't seem to win a match yet. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Like, but I feel like there's enough decks in Modern that, like, have a creature that's kind of big, and then so they just attack with, like, one, like, 5/5. Note to self, kill my own tokens with Urian. Yeah, I was wondering if they could have been doing that, and they weren't. I did bring in the Deflecting Palm against Bogles. We just never drew it. So, wasn't anything I could do there. Modern is Battlecruiser Magic right now? Kind of. Jeez. That's a hand. So I guess I could take the Skyclave instead of the Teferi here? No, I take... oh, yeah, because I've got the Tail's End for the Teferi. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's funny. We really haven't run into too many of those decks. I've officially been affected by my hanging out with Legacy Council. Who owns the permanents? I think it's the opponent. So maybe they couldn't have been, but I'm not 100% sure on. Don't quote me on that one. I think they own them because they're created under their control, but it's created by a permanent I own, so I don't know. What? They have another Aether Vial? They have another Aether Vial. Okay. Well, can't stop that one. The Meddling Mages might be horrible too, right? Yeah, this could be really bad really fast. Like, they just named Rakdos Charm, and I don't know if I can ever realistically recover. Only quote yourself, because he's the best. Alright, I think I have to cycle this, right? I just don't think it's realistic to hold on to it. Try to get something later. So they don't have the Skyclave, they do have the Teferi, so if they rip a land and I play the Phantasm into it, it's bad. But they already have the Meddling Mage on Trespasser's Curse, so, like, how much worse could it get? 80 card deck. The 2 cards in their hand are Meddling Mage and Teferi, so they just need to rip the land here. I'm just going to go for it. I don't think I'm going to win this game without taking a risk, so let's take a risk. With the Rakdos Charm and the Fogs, this is a really quick kill. So I just need them to miss the land this turn, and we have the Tail's End for the Teferi, and then the Fogs. So, and there's plenty of other things they could draw other than the land. They could draw another Skyclave Apparition. They could draw maybe... Well, Flicker Wisp wouldn't be that good for them. Guessing they missed the land. Okay, so we have to eat one of these creatures. I'm going to do it because it's close to the same amount of sort of net damage. But it might keep me alive for an extra turn at some point. I'm playing the showcase this week. I didn't know there was one. I guess I will. Assuming that I have all my computer problems sorted out. If the computer's stable tomorrow, yeah, probably will. So I guess I should probably spend all of tomorrow playing Urian on stream. Not Urian, Velomachus. I think people got a lot less excited about the Den of the Bugbear after the first couple days. Okay, so if they're going to name Batwing Brume, that's going to be fine for me. I've got Double Darkness. Named Rakdos Charm. That's also okay. Not my favorite, but it's okay. Oh, this is great. Yep. Hold on. Brume, baby. So I wanted a screenshot of Meddling Mage on Rakdos Charm, Meddling Mage on Trespasser's Curse. Don't worry, I got him with the Batwing Brume. This attack here, this is a checkmate. We playing chess. I said Brume, baby. It is spelled B-R-U-M-E. Brume, baby. I joined a few minutes ago. I thought the title said 4-color frogs. I'm waiting for the frogs. Where are the frogs? It's tough to see what's at play with all this fog. What is happening? Okay, this is only 8 damage if they... Okay. Scared the hell out of me, opponent. Could be playing Spore Frog Lurrus. Alls I know is this is a great way to win a match of Magic the Gathering right here. We're going to give them a sleeper agent this turn too. Wait, target opponent gains control of it, but the Mariner can fizzle it? So I could keep the sleeper agent if I want to? I mean, it costs me extra mana to... Do I keep the sleeper agent? I'll take 2 damage on the next upkeep, but I'm also not going to take any damage from combat this turn. I'm going to fetch shock to 7, but give it to... I can't give it to them and have a Tail's End up for this Teferi, and the Teferi stops... Counter kills me. Counter kills me. Counter kills me? Counter kills me. I don't understand, but that's okay. We'll just let it go. Yeah, we'll just let it go. But it's just funny that Mariner gives you a way to keep the sleeper agent. If they have a counter, you die. Sure. I mean, white, blue taxes with a counter. I don't know about that one, but it is possible. They find the land? They did not find the land. Putting a 3-drop into play. It's going to be Skyclave. Shit. Alright, we can still win here. So what we do is on the next turn, we give them a sleeper agent. They'll take 2, we'll darkness, and then we do it again. We darkness them again. So, ripping all the darknesses when they didn't meddling mage it has been A+. Could have Tails ended that. I could have Tails ended that. Sorry, Tails End in my mind is literally only able to counter this Teferi that's been on my radar for the entire match. So, yes, you're right, and I definitely should have. Thank you. My bad. Need second black. Good. Yes, I could have Tails ended the trigger. Yes, that was what I was. All right, they're at one. They're at one, and they got a sleeper agent. Come on, baby. No. I mean, this wouldn't even beat. This wouldn't even beat me in any case. So maybe I could have just let it resolve. It feels wrong to do it, but like, because they've got the sleeper agent, they can bounce the agent, but then I just play it and they take 2 damage during their upkeep anyway. So, oops. My girl Xancha. That's right. How's my Thursday going? Yo. We ran in with Rakdos Charm and Sleeper Agent. I mean... Oh. End step. Flicker Wisp could have tried to beat me up, but we could have Tails ended. So, would have been okay. GG's. Very nice. Yeah, this has been a good one. Not as good as your deck, but considerably more crazy spicy. I mean, this is some kind of wonderful. I think I have the Pox list uploaded on Stream Decker. Swan Song. Yes. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Dan Bjorn. Oh, thank you for the games. Still says Modern Pox there. You are right. You are 100% right. There's a Sedgemoor Witch in it. That's reasonably new. Yeah, I saw the first one coming, Dan, from my very first Inquisition. And if I hadn't been so tunnel visioned on Tails ending it when you cast it eventually, I would have Tails ended your Skyclave Apparition. We would have killed you a turn faster. But I goofed. But luckily I kept drawing enough darknesses that I just beat you out. Have you seen the Wild Rushed Rebirth with the Evoke Creatures build? No. Let's see. So, is there anything else new here? Sudden Edict. Kills Merit Laga. Oh, Chain of Smog is in the deck. And a Feed the Swarm. There's not a terribly large number of new cards in Pox, but I think that's okay. Travis 8427. Damping Sphere. Bang. All right. I know the feeling, Turtle Power.
Or dealer's choice.
$20. I wanted a peanut. $20 can buy many peanuts. Explain how. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. Woohoo!
Oh, Chain of Smog can put infinite pests into play, I see. Well, Lantern might be a problem for this deck. Especially with this draw. But Hunted Phantasm could get us there. Oh, they milled a Batwing Brume. They know it's coming. We've got double Force of Negation, too. That could do some work. Yeah, Darkness is not going to be great this match. These are the facts. Okay, so Last God donated for either Sultai. Oh yeah, I remember you. Or the Legend deck is what we're gonna play for sure. Oopsel Legends with Mox Ambers. Legend Blade. Alright, so we'll play that at some point tomorrow. Oh, I definitely have time to play Pox Knight Alucardis. It'll be very soon. All right. Hey, hon. So, I just need to stop the lanterns from coming in. That's what really matters. Man, they're just going turbo mill. I guess they're trying to figure out what we're up to. Oh, I see why. Okay. I don't know if they can name anything in this deck other than fetch lands. So they'll probably take a shot in the dark on a fetch land. Dothy Voidwalker. Fair enough. My opponent saw the Batwing Brume and thought, you know, I must name the Voidwalker. I don't know why. Batwing Brume just screams Scottish to me. What is a broom? Can we get a definition? I did not, Hong. Define broom. Explain broom. Did MTG Bot actually... Eventide is the 46th Magic the Gathering expansion. And Broom is like darkness. Okay. Got it. I see. Oh, no you don't. Poing. It's like a dark fog. But is it a dark fog on the moors? Yikes. Wait. I thought I was going to cast something, but I'm not. MTG Bot never stops giving. It's like if Guinness made fog. From a weird Latin word, bruma, meaning winter or winter storm. The more you know. Do 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 do. They have another prismatic ending? Crack Soul Guide to draw. Okay. Elixir of Immortality. Okay, that might make it a little more difficult to get there. So they saw a Batwing Brume in my graveyard earlier, and they exiled it with their Soul Guide Lantern. So, prediction. Oh, I can't run a second one. Crap. All right. Well, I just want to hear some response in chat for How big do you think the Batwing Brume that I'm going to resolve at some point in this game is going to be? They've seen one already. They targeted and exiled it with a Soul Guide Lantern. When my opponent walks into the Batwing Brume later, how much damage do you think they're going to take? Any guesses? JK Torborg. Bet they take 6. Opening bets on 6. Alright. Do I hear 7? Do I hear 3? There's not a prediction currently. Why won't it let you run a prediction? Oh, no, wait. There isn't. There was a poll. Sorry, I was looking at the interface wrong, I guess. Alright. 3, 12, 9, 9. Alright, we got some good numbers in. I like it. I'm excited. I like 12, by the way, Luke. That's ambitious. Yes, that is. There's also Rakdos Charms in the deck, JK. There's also Rakdos Charm. Don't count out the Rakdos Charm. It is not a small amount of damage. So they're playing Whir. They're playing blue-white Whir Prison. Well, blue-white Lantern. And they've attempted to prismatic ending my Trespasser's Curses twice. Yeah, there's also, what is it called? Something agent? Sleeper agent. Yeah. Zero Hornet Nest and Blasphemous Act. Listen, you gotta have room for the Hunted Phantasm. We had to cut something for the Hunted Phantasm somewhere. Hunted Phantasm Trespasser's Curse is the combo from Amonkhet New Modern that nobody was ready for. So we're down to 34 cards. 33. Oh, they're whirring? Uh-oh. This could be a problem. Bruma is an abbreviation of the Latin brevissima, which is an ellipses of brevissima dies. It literally means shortest day, but has come to mean willed winter solstice. Good to know. So they... Oh no, they did Elixir there. It was weird. They were tapping there. Like their shredder for it. So, who thinks that they're gonna keep attacking when I darkness once? Does anyone think they'll stop attacking when I darkness them? Yeah. Also, my opponent's at 22, thanks to their elixir. Their damage is growing at a much more exponential rate than what Trespasser's Curse has been doing for me. However, so they're at 5. Man, they've drawn a lot of mill rocks, though. Like, we're actually going to die appreciably quickly now. I don't love that. Heart of the cards? Yeah. Welding jar. Very well. Why no main deck elixir of immortality of your own? We already talked about slots, my friend. It's just no room. You don't got room for that. Man, I'm gonna get Metallic Rebuked, aren't I? I'm getting Metallic Rebuked, I bet. What happened to my yields? I thought I had them up. Just run Urian to add 20 more cards. That's always the answer. Oh, I've got fire now? I can weed down some of their tokens. Only got room for Brume. I love that. So next turn I can hit him for 7. Then 7. So I have to wait until they're on 8 spirits. Yeah. I have to wait until they're on 8 spirits, I think. So I think this turn cycle we're just going to cast Darkness. We're going to cast Darkness into the Magic Missile. I cast Darkness into the Magic Missile. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, I can't stop that. Never mind. Maybe it'll stop them from turbo milling me, though. Like, they'll skip some mills because of it. So... it's okay. We still have time. There you go. Can blow it up with Charm. I could do... the Charm is probably going to win me the game, so I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, I mean, if I felt like I needed to, I would. But I don't. So... Because I have everything I need to win the game in my hand right now, right? So, I'm not going to worry about it. We are going to kick the client in the sideboarding, though. Because it's choking up. Choking up real bad. Can't also because of Jar. I mean, we can. It'll just... we have 2 of the bad Snapcat. I don't know if we have any left. I would pop open my graveyard and check it really quick, but... Oh, no, not to Fairy again. Oh, no. Wait. 7. So they take 7, they go to 12. Drain them for 1. 11. Then on my turn, drain them for 1. Shoot them for 9. Fire them? No. 7... No, 7 plus 2... plus 9 plus 2. Right? Got them if they don't rebuke me. Yeah, I think that was going to be the concern no matter what. So let's just hope they don't. They played Prismatic Ending earlier, so I assume... that is their only interaction. Yeah, it seems likely with how fast that resolved. All right. Well, have a good one, Halsey. Take care. See ya next time. Thank you. Yeah. Hopefully we don't have any more restarting issues. Oh, that's horrifying. Not relevant, but horrifying. I can fire them now. Yeah. Here's the dream. Fire now? I'm not worried about Force of Negation. I would... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't play around it. Because if they have it, they're going to counter one of the 2 spells, and then I'm not going to win. So we actually overkill them by 1. Just 1. Does this look to you guys like it does to me? Yeah, it does. It is otherwise very smooth. Okay. Hold on. No, hold on. Moto, please. Why is Lantern playing Teferi and Jace the Mind Sculptor? I mean, Teferi makes more sense to me than Jace. Jace seems win more. Teferi makes a lot of sense. He cuts off a lot of angles that your opponent's going to attack you on, and he can bounce like hate pieces and creatures and stuff. Yeah, which is weird. Like, my client is now doing kind of worse things when it's been up for a while than it did with the old computer. So that's concerning. It's super fast when the boot up is fresh, but it falls off faster, if that makes sense. Definitely want Shadow of Doubt. And then it's my RAM situation, 16 gigs, but it hasn't been, when I look at how it's performing, the highest it's gone in the last while is 6.6 out of 16. Ferocidon? Oh, you're questioning the Ferocidon. I mean, I might be able to bring it in here. They didn't see any creatures out of us. Trying to gain 5 life once in a while. And it's also a 3/2 menace, right? He's a big boy. Enchantment, instant, or sorcery. Womp womp. Tail's End does get the Planeswalkers, but those aren't usually going to be a big concern. I think we just go Shadow instead of Fire Ice. Even though Fire Ice did close out the game for us there, but we should have hit a Sleeper Agent or a Hunted Phantasm at some point. We didn't, you know? And most of the game, they never had a Lantern. All right. We got Shadow of Doubt, and we've got the ultimate Shadow of Doubt. You've got the Shadow of Doubt that comes in off mission briefing. Nobody's ready for that shit. Oh yeah, the Codex Shredder. Yep. Let's go black red. Oh yeah. Wow. Triple Shredder. But no Lantern. Just take the Teferi there, I think. Mill's a Forbidden Orchard. No, my win condition. Well, it was last time. Eep. Fine. Exiles a target. Chooses Inquisition of Kozilek. My opponent not doing any damage to themselves is a bit problematic. Because it means jamming the Hunted Phantasm seems kind of sketch. But we have a Darkness and a Rakdos Charm now, so it's okay. The other card in their hand that we know about is gone. Okay. Take thee thy goblins. See what good they can do you. Okay. They do have the colors for Prismatic Ending here. Yikes. I wonder if they'll let me keep that. Survey says... No was the correct answer, opponent. No was the correct answer. Won't let me keep Hunted Phantasm? Probably let me keep Inquisition. Answer was hell no. Do they know that this can't be blocked? I guess they're about to find out. Let's find out what the last card in their hand is. Probably land. Terminus. Okay. Well, we figured out why they're playing Jace the Mind Sculptor. Oh, but I guess... Okay. Okay, that's... I don't know if that's good or... I don't know if that's good, but it's definitely cool. That's some big brain technology. But from here on out, I get to see every card they draw, which is kind of great. Considering, like, what my deck is and the point in the game we're at. Lantern Miracles, yeah. Oh, there's the prismatic ending they're going to want. So, double lanterns. Okay. So I could just take this for now. So I put him to 12. Then Rakdos Charm could put him to 7. So I need more damage. And I don't have it. Okay. Think I know what the other card was? Oh, it's still the Terminus. Alright, whatever. Just burn that. Probably will never matter because of their mana situation's more than good enough. Igwan Yi. Thanks for the follow there, friend. Could doubt here? I think I'd rather do it when they play that whir. To draw whatever's after the spell. Yeah, I think maybe if they're not expecting it when my Millrock... Sorry, when their Millrock situation is tapped out and they're trying to mill something that they think I care about. I think that's when that'll happen. So I don't want to be ported forever. So I'm going to take the damage here. Yeah, they're going to let me draw that though, right? They're not. That means they want to cast this whir. Which is going to be fun, because I have another one. It's not that good for us, but it's fine. I'll take it this time. Keep them guessing. Keep them guessing. Stick and move, baby. Gonna let me have a fetch land? Really? I did not expect that. They have so many mill rocks. Alright, here comes the whir. Nope. Hunted Phantasm? Orchard is win for us? I mean, it would have been. I do have Charm Briefing. I just need them to take a little more damage, right? Like literally one? Damn. Oh, I should have shadowed there maybe. Or shuffled. No, not shuffle. Oh, here comes the whir. But I don't want to draw the... Oh, but I can shuffle. Okay. Got him! Ah, You suck. All right. Oh, great. Got a Batwing Brume on top right where I need it. Right where I need it. Oh no, more mill rocks is fine. You do you, opponent. You do you. Oh! Oh, they're only attacking for lethal. They're learning. They're learning. Mills the Broom. In combat. We got him. Yep. I don't have the mana. I don't have the mana. Because I fetched the one swamp. No, I don't have the mana. I'm at 3. But no, oh, I'm an idiot. This doesn't do 3. That doesn't do 3 to me at all. Yeah, thank you. Sometimes my brain. All right. Yep, yeah. We got it. I just need to realize that a Shockland in hand is worth 2 of your life points. That's what my grandma always used to say to me. Didn't know what she meant at the time. I thought it was dementia kicking in. But turns out it was just good life advice. Oh, mission briefing. How I was cruel to you. How I was kind. Into Broom. Last turn they attacked me with only 3 tokens. So while I would love to do that, I think... No, it's obvious we should be playing a effect that allows us to cast out of the graveyard. The question is, why is it mission briefing and not Snapcaster Mage? That's the question I have, you know? That's it. That's the only... Snapcaster kills me in that instance. Sure. It would do. Yeah, no, I understand the math of that. But, like... I don't know. Alright, did we have a prediction up before? No, okay. Oh, hold on. Submission time. Yeah, okay, you have 2 minutes to predict if I'm going to win this last match. It's 3-2 or 2-3, baby. We're on the burrito bubble. No companion. $21 land deck. No. There we go. That juicy 2012 Chipotle burrito. That's true. The burrito dollars are I'm sure the burrito, you don't buy as much burrito as nowadays as when that saying came to be. So your burrito dollar doesn't stretch as far. The burrito budget of the average American is not quite the same. So someone posted the other day, they were like, I went to a Subway for the first time since the pandemic, and I spent $15 on a sandwich plus a bag of chips and a drink or whatever, and I've never felt so cheated in my life. And I was like, yeah, inflation's probably been yikes. I mean, who wants to take the Thoughtseize? Just ID gaff, id gaff. I kind of want to let him have the Tarmogoyf. I'm letting him have the Goyf. Taco Bell still has $1 burritos. How does Gordon beat Fangasm? Tarmo doesn't even have text versus fogs. Yeah. Although, here's hoping that we actually hit our third land and they don't hit a third land that is black. Because the Liliana is going to be a problem for the Phantasm. Oh, of course. I think I have to force a Liliana here. I mean, their clock sucks at the moment. I know the rest of their hand, the Lightning Bolt's basically irrelevant, so... You let them have the Seas. They didn't cast anything? They're crazy. Doesn't matter. Not that I was terribly likely to draw my third land there, but... And I bottomed one? That was probably a mistake. That was probably a mistake. Goyf coming in. Alright, I'll take your 2. Still not casting anything. They're just sitting there holding up Lightning Bolt. Kind of love it. Gonna have to force the Lily? Yes. Yes, I will. But at least I can start hitting them back for some damage now. So we put in Sleeper Agent. We go Fetch Shock, Godless Shrine for the darkness. Sleeper Agent is Phyrexian. We clearly should be playing Plague Engineer on the sideboard. No, I know I have to force Liliana. I just wanted to play the Phantasmal or the Hunted Phantasm for obvious reasons. It's just like, I knew that. I was just like, it was painful to realize. Like, I don't mind 2 for 1ing a Liliana, but I mind 2 for 1ing a Liliana with the card that I wanted to protect, right? And like if we had drawn like a Fire Ice or something anywhere along the way here, maybe we would have an opening, but we don't. We're here now. I mean, I could take the 5 this turn, which would mean I could get Hallowed Fountain. All right. I know they have a Bolt. Oh, maybe they're going to bolt me for the extra point of damage. Taking 5, going to 8, fetching 7, and they've got 1 bolt. That's fine. We just have to fog from here on out. This lets me get my mana set up better, potentially. Deal. It's going to be really good against the cards I'm playing. Oh, I should have fetched in response. Well, it's a blue card. So they go to 13. I can Brume them to 15. Sorry, they go to 13, I can Brume them to 10. Then they go to 8, I can Brume them to 5. And then Fog? Is Fog the first one? I think I can Brume. Because after the first one, they'll not... I can't imagine they're just going to be like, well, they're not going to have a second one. I don't think any Gen player in the world is going to play around the second Batwing Brume. And if they do, I can always Darkness instead. Okay, that makes the kill next turn, right? They go to 8, they go to 5, they go to 2, they go to dead. Yeah. Bolt me. Resolves. We need bread. Right. Okay. Thanks, team. Should have grabbed the Scalding Tarn, I guess. But... Five, then 3. I have enough to kill them now. It's a little slow. If I have to force, I'm definitely pitching the Phantasm because Mission Briefing could flash back a Darkness and that could be relevant. Who did this art too? Richard Kane Ferguson. Nice. I knew it looked like very iconic to some kind of artist, but I think my opponent actually read it this time. Like last time they just didn't. Flashes back IOK and IOK only. Oh, right, because they've got the Dothy. You are correct. They finally cast in Liliana? They are. Do I have to do that anymore? I don't. This is better served. Better served to deal with a bolt. Yeah, it's probably fine. Yeah, we were pitching the Gasm. Hunted Phantasm. If they have bolts, they're not going to be able to dodge it. I'm just not. Save it for bolt. Well, like, but then they're taxing my hand to a point where it's like that sometimes, like, we're not required to deal any damage to ourselves. So giving them the fawn could be bad. Yeah. Can also edict themselves to get rid of agent. Oh, they could have done Mordoth with the tech. All right, who thinks they have another bolt? Just fog? Well, so someone pointed out, and maybe they don't notice it, that if they leave the Voidwalker back, then they can fawn the darkness. $38.175 they have bolt. Well, they've played one bolt, right? Is that the right odds? Hold on. 60, 15, 2, 2, 4, 2? No, that's not right. 60, 4, 2, 15, 2. 25.79% chance. Yeah, but the thing is, if you don't, they can hold back Walker to sack and fawn the dark. No, that's exactly why I'm trying to math out whether or not I should have them die during their upkeep. And I think I should with those odds. No. All right. I did the math, and I was comfortable with it. We're going to lose anyway if they played it properly, so there was no out there, I don't think. Were we? Yeah, we were. Yeah. No, we were dead no matter what. We were dead no matter what. I took the 75% chance, so... Yeah, it sucks. Of course it sucks, but, you know. Is this the Leyline in matchup? I feel like it is. Leyline's in, forces out. What would they've got? Force of Negation. Palm? I don't think so. For a big, juicy Goyf? I mean, sure. We were talking about it the whole time, Barwick. There was a Force of Negation there. So if I play the tap land, right, which is the only play that makes sense. Yes, it's cast without mana, and it's cast at whatever speed the card is. You may play it this turn without paying its mana cost. So all they had to do is go to combat and attack with everything but the Dothy Voidwalker. Oh, wow, Octomead. That's the second time that's come up today. I usually just do them whenever people want them to be seen. So I don't pick a day because I don't want people to be like, oh, I'm always busy on Thursday. Oh, I'm always busy on Wednesday. I can never watch this person stream the deck. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are the normal nights where I'll be not willing to. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are the usual nights where I'll do donation decks anytime that they go in the queue. And then Saturday and Sunday, I would do one if someone donated for it. Even Monday, I would come on and do one if someone donated for it. And then maybe Inquisition out. I feel like Tail's End is okay here, but it's probably not great. All right. Yeah, Dothy Voidwalker's a bit much. Am I set on Pox later? Yeah. This person donated a while back for that. So, yes, we're definitely playing Pox. But so, am I jamming turn 1 Sleeper Agent here? Turn 2 Curse. Turn 3, I don't really have a plan. But I'm okay with it. Let's go hard. Pretty sure this time I'm supposed to play this deck. Just all bangers, no fear. Someone hit exclamation point coward, and you will know why we play this way. Sometimes. Oh, they're playing monkey. Ha! They missed their attack. That's funny. That's funny. So am I supposed to fog them because I think their hand really wants to connect with monkey? I think we're supposed to curse them just because of the texture of everything else. But if I get discarded this turn, like Inquisitioned or whatever, it's going to be rough. We can block Phyrexians. Can we block Phyrexians? They seem scarier than cowards. Oh, warriors. She might be a Phyrexian warrior. Phyrexian minion. Oh, yeah, minion. Hopefully we could draw Brume or 3. I probably shouldn't be as afraid of this Ragavan as I was acting. Would have been nice to have Fire Ice there, but yes, Elf is a Phyrexian warrior. There we go. Is Blighted Agent a Phyrexian human? Are they not a... Presumably. Didn't know this was a Hearthstone stream. I played some Hearthstone at some point. They had a second discard spell? Oh, Goyf. Huh. That's a draw. So they don't gain... I don't gain a life off of playing Sleeper Agent here. So I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. They're going to have 12 damage. They'll take 4, 5. So they go to 7. And then I need another 3 next turn. So is it... We go Sleeper Agent, then we opt on their turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. And I go to 16. So if they have double bolt again, basically, then we die. All right. We have double opt to find something, so. Well, I don't want to cast the opt right now because it actually gives them an attacker. And that 1 damage, I feel like having 1 bolt is not at all unlikely. So when they're in combat before I get hit, I'm going to opt. And hopefully that works out. Well, all I need is a land, right? Or opt for fog so you don't play sleep. Well, there's only... Like, fog is the only fog I could have hit there. Right? That would be castable. And there's plenty of other cards that wouldn't be. Which is why I didn't want to do it with only 1 mana potentially up afterwards. Lots of stuff is lethal here. That is theoretically lethal. Although I can't fetch shock, right? I mean, I can. Fetch shock, mission briefing, darkness. So again, if they don't have reach, we're okay. But if they do, we're just dead. Black, red. Oh, Liliana, sure. Discard the opt. Yeah. Come on, baby. Hold together. Inquisition. Alright, so we're on fetch, shock, mission briefing, fog. That's the only play. And if they have drawn a single, why keep briefing? Because briefing wins me the game right now. Yeah, we're dead to bolt again. We're in exactly the same spot we were last game, except they haven't played any bolts. But they're not as many cards deep. What a tilt. Wait, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're still okay. We're still on track. We're still on track. We're still on track. We still just need to draw the bolt. They'll die on their next upkeep. How are they close to dead? What do you mean? Oh, they could edict themselves. Don't see it. You've never seen the line before in your life. There is no line. It's like the Matrix up in this B. There is no line. There's no conceivable path to victory for you, opponent. You've never won a game in your life, and you're not going to start now. You're playing Jund, for God's sake. You hear me? Jund! Bolt. Oh, I'm just dicking around. Terror. I respect all the meats of our cultural stew. All right, opponent. Show me you know. I've got 1 card in hand. It's so juicy. You should just plus your Liliana. It'd be crazy not to. I don't know, Mike. I don't know anymore. I'm trying to draw the bolt. Damn it. Why did someone put that on my brain? I would have been so impressed. Now I'm just sad. We got Junded. Alrighty. Well, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. You got scammed? So I mean, we got a 2-3 with this deck, and I mean, let's look at it. I mean, it was really something. As I said, I don't know. I definitely don't think I was playing this optimally at all, and I certainly wasn't sideboarding optimally. So that is definitely something to work on there. The sequencing of this deck is completely bonkers. There are games that you should slow roll. There's games where you should go faster or try to go faster. There's a lot of stuff that just horribly crushes you, so I don't know exactly how you're supposed to play around all of it. Like, I'm 100% sure there are ways you could approach different matchups with this deck, especially with the Force of Negations in the deck with some of these blue cards, like Hunted Phantasm. Sometimes you have to pitch that rather than play it. So I don't know. It's a hell of a deck, but hopefully hopefully there was some level of enjoyment watching this. This sideboard is really bonkers, by the way. I don't even want to, like, I can't even begin to figure out, like, I understand Swan Song. I mean, I get it being here, but, like, man, this doesn't counter. There's a lot of stuff this doesn't hit, and I don't. Yeah, I'd just be a lot of work to try to figure this deck out. Or if you could find someone who knows what they're doing with it, then that would be the way to go in my recommendation. Well, Flailing Soup, if you did miss it, you can go to the future where you'll be able to watch this video. Oh, the camera's here now. Watch this video on the YouTube. So if you are watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit your like button, smash your subscribe button, and check out any of the other videos on the channel that you are interested in. And I